South Africa is one of the biggest polluting nations in the world, and Eskom is responsible for so much of South Africa's emissions. It's all thanks to Eskom's dependence on unreliable, expensive and polluting coal. It's an energy system that just doesn't make sense anymore.
Medupi project that started in 2007. Its main purpose is to generate electricity using coal, but it didn't give local communities skills in advance for them to be able to benefit from the project.
Many of the people most affected by Eskom's failures often don't even have access of electricity in their homes. We are sick and tired of paying for corruption. That is why it's very important for us to manage where we get our energy from.
Our government, the current government, they think about profit first and communities last. For us, we want to change that.
The science is telling us that we need to turn things around. If we don't act, we will push the climate system to a point where you get these cascading effects where climate change spirals out of control.
The result is our country is poorer and more unequal.
We still need to live in this environment.
Solving the climate crisis means drastically reducing our reliance on polluting coal, oil and gas.
We want Eskom and the government to change the mentality, saying the only way to generate electricity is by using coal.
We don't want to just say goodbye to the national utility, because in some ways we can't. Eskom owns all these power plants across the country, and it owns land across the country, which it could transition into alternative uses that could employ those very communities that are now dependent on coal. So together with trade unions, community organizations and civil society partners, the Climate Justice Coalition developed a campaign for a Green New Eskom.
Our vision is a rapid and just transition to renewable energy, zero carbon economy that provides clean, safe, affordable electricity to all.
As we transition though, we must ensure that we do not leave behind the mine workers and communities who depend on coal for their livelihoods. This is pretty high stakes. If we don't get our vision of a Green New Eskom, the worry is that they'll lock an agreement which excludes people from meaningful ownership and benefits and access to the renewable energy future. Because a big part of it is ensuring that, our energy future is not just dominated by multinational corporations, but rather it's one that really benefits South Africa. To really win, you might also need to disrupt things a bit, because those in power don't really concede unless you make it uncomfortable for them.
We are not ending here because our lives matter.
The world is changing. It's time for us to stop using non-renewable resources.